What's goody, what's poppin'? It's your boy WhosManz. You already know what time it is. Go ahead, hit that subscribe and the bell, because I'm gonna just teach y'all something very simple on how to beat this 3-3 Loop Blitz that everybody's been doing and having trouble with for some reason. I feel like it's very basic, but anyway, let's get into it. So for some of y'all, this is probably not even going to be a play that y'all run that much, but over here we do the air raid. There's a lot of blitz counters that you can run in the air raid, and I'm showing you guys one of them. This isn't going to be a huge play, but this is going to be something that gets your opponent, I mean, extremely annoyed, or to the point where they start doing adjustments that make the Loop Blitz just not the Loop Blitz anymore. I ran this WhosManzYT. Actually, I uploaded a video of WhosManzYT earlier, and why it was good against the blitz. And then now I'm running up this setup as you see in the background. I'm talking post doing this. I just recorded this to see if I could find anything, and to see if I could just lab up a random play to see if I could get something to work. But then I came back to good old WhosManzYT, and you guys see I'm not picking up, you know, 12, 14 big chunk plays, but you see I'm getting the ball. I'm not moving. I literally don't touch the stick with the quarterback, and you'll see in these replays I just hold the ball and throw it, and you see where these, you know, the loopers come in, but I'm getting rid of the ball so quick. And I'm gonna go over a few other adjustments that your opponent might make because of this, and some things that they're gonna have to just you know, give up. Now, especially with you know, Zan coming out and talking about the short in and short out elites, making those cuts a little quicker. If you can't have route apprentice or route technician, sorry, in MUT, and then if you're playing, you know, regs, and you do have a guy with like slot-o-matic or route tech or short in, short out, something like that, this play will be just even better, especially if you got a running back that is very quick and is a good pass catcher. So like Alvin Kamara, run CMC, you know, Najee is also a pretty good pass catcher, not to mention that he's very strong, and power backs are going to be really hard to stop in this. As you see, you can even throw to that backside slant, because slants are man killers. They've always been man killers. It's been this way for years. You wonder how Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, I mean, that was a Green Bay special for a while, is if, you know, you're playing man against them. And then you'll see this setup here where it's like, okay, well, he's throwing it to the flats all the time, and then we'll do that. I mean, you still have this here, and I think I may make a bad read at first, but, and mind you, the controller I'm using for the defense is kind of jacked up right now, so it's taking me a bit longer to set the stuff up. But honestly, if you read WhosManzYT just the old-fashioned way, you read it off of the person over Ertz, which right there I just did a stupid play, but I wanted to show, I'm going to show you guys when they start doing stuff like this where they overcommit to the run. Look at the middle of the field. Like I said, if you have short in elite, or if they don't shade inside or something like that, or they shade outside because you've been hitting them outside, them slants are going to be super open. But that was a horrible read, and I'm going to show you exactly what I end up seeing on this right side is Ertz. So if they do this flats thing, this is the nice thing about this little hitch. He's going to take all that time going to the running back. Ertz is just going to stop, and because those flats are going to be following the, you know, the running back, and you're going to see here, you know, I set this up again, then you can start hitting Ertz. And the nice thing about this formation, the spread Y, the spread Y flex and the spread, it's in the Arizona Cardinals playbook. I'll show you the plays at the end there, but the nice thing is you can substitute a wide receiver in that position there. So you can put Rondell Moore if you want to have you know, somebody speedy and real quick there, put him there. And I mean, You pass lead this inside like so, and if they're quick enough, they're gonna, you know, or if they have grab and go, that's another thing that's gonna get them. And you're seeing how DeAndre Nuke is getting, I mean, absolutely butchered on the inside here. Another thing you could do, which I didn't do in here, is just send Nuke to the flat and have Brown, you know, do the slant. That's also another thing. Sometimes it creates a little pick. They'll rub, and that safety will, you know, go a little further outside to guard that. You could put them on a drag like so, hit them over the, you know, over the middle, just in case you need a couple yards. They do something like that. I'm just showing you every little scenario that you'll probably run into. You'll see here, I'm like, I'm trying to see, you know, this is, by the way, I'm labbing. This is me labbing. And I think with how Madden is, I'm not going to say Madden's great, amazing. It's definitely better than it was last year, but I'm telling you guys, man, don't get too quick about saying that a certain thing is broken. It's just one of those things where you got to use common sense stuff on these plays. So right here, here's another thing that I've learned when going up against cover one. And like I said, once again, if you have route tech or short and elite, that slant inside is just going to be even more open. And you know, if he's following that running back, the middle of the field is so wide open. So if you do get any kind of separation on that, you know, yeah, I mean, that could be house. And even with this glitchy, you know, pass rush where, you know, the right end gets loops around the, you know, guy and the center and all that other stuff, I mean, you can still hit this slant. He's behind him. What you do, which makes this so hard to guard, is you pass lead it a little down. That way your receiver kind of shields off the ball there. So these are, I mean, these are a bunch of things you can do. Another thing you'll see here is I put Ertz on a drag. Like I said, you could put somebody else in that Ertz position, a faster receiver. Or if you got Darren Waller, Parham, all these dudes, really athletic guys, you do something like this and they keep, you know, they think, okay, well, I'm gonna, you know, set it up to where, you know, I'm going to the flats. Maybe he puts a little hook, I don't know, a third dirt, boom. Right over the middle, you have a more athletic guy there. You can hit him there, and that's also going to confuse the user, which they may go with Ertz, but by that time, if they've sprinted over towards Ertz and say that's a wide receiver, it's going to be too hard for them to get right back to the other side because you know that the other two guys are looping. So it's going to be a lot harder to get over there. So, you know, you can still hit the running back, pick up 5-6 yards. If you do that 2 times, you got first down. So this is just a very, very easy play that you can run to just absolutely torch this. This isn't really that hard to scheme up against. I mean, when you apply real football knowledge and, you know, use your Madden skills on top of that, I mean, you can torch man and you can torch these blitzes. You just have to know what is good against these blitzes and man. So that's going to be it. And you see the plays here. We were in gun spread wide slot. The play was wide stick. You can also do this with mesh. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of things you can do, but literally every offense, any real offense, NFL style offense has a counter to a blitz. Just look it up. This Loop Blitz, although the tackles don't really pick up the loop as they should, I mean, it could happen. It's just, I don't think it should be happening as much, so I will agree with that. But at the same time, if you understand how to do, you know, blitz counters, you'll figure it out. Wide stick is just a great play in general, even against, you know, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, you know, cover 6. I mean, it's good against a lot of things, just as long as you go through your progressions, which I think this Madden is going to force some people to be good with their progressions, their reads. And when I say their reads, not just like, oh, I'm going to stare at this one wide receiver this whole time because it's cover 3. I'm talking about, look at my wide receiver 1. Okay, this guy's doing this, so let me not look at him. Let me look at, you know, wide receiver number 2, and then go through the, you know, your route trees. But yeah, guys, so if you guys have any other you know, questions about, you know, what's good against this and what's good against that, man, let me know. I've been studying the air raid since Madden, I want to say like the end of 19, and Coach Mackey also has some good stuff, scheme guides. I mean, there's a bunch of good stuff on the internet here on YouTube, but go ahead, hit the subscribe button and the like and the bell, and we're going to keep pushing out this stuff. I'll see y'all later. Peace.